Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you love that because of Haydn. Let's take a look at the challenges what conductors will face with at the end of the introduction, start of the sonata form, allegro of the first movement of Symphony 104, officially the last one, also called London Symphony by Haydn. We can see from this page, these few bars already show lots of levels of contrast. The introduction is in D minor, the main theme starts, the main body of the first one is in D major. So key contrast, dramatic music, happy music, tutti loud, fortissimo, very dramatic characteristics, tutti fortissimo followed by pianissimo. Wow, what a big contrast. Neapolitan chord on 4, oboe solo after loss of tutti, separated the two sessions with a general pause with the fermata and a happy piano, beautiful string represented classical phrase music. Probably Haydn played it at the piano like this when he conducted the premiere from the keyboard in London. So let's go back to the score and let's take a look at what kind of conducting challenges we have. The number one, you have to start the tutti heavy material with the 30 seconds and you have to end it before the pianissimo, otherwise nobody will hear that there's a pianissimo starting. How can we do that? Use very heavy down moving gestures like lifting up a heavy weight and 1 2 3 4 pada and 7 and very activate and froze your arm and stop the loud fortissimo sound column and start cue prepare the pianissimo with the wrist gesture ah, ah, pada Q17, the bassoons and the strings with the Neapolitan chord give the next one, and cue the oboe. Ti-atam, give the three with both hands again, oboe left hand, ti-atam, tam, and end of the song with the general pose, a passive downbeat 1, and arrive to the position where exactly you will start the allegro. And did you see? I put a smile on, and I was changing from vertical conducting much more horizontal. Please show the climaxes, phrases. These are the challenges, and we can learn from other conductors how they are doing it a lot. What is important for them, how they solve these all challenges that I just described and offered solution for. Let's learn conductors how they do it. Mr. Haitink first. Let's see how he is doing. Wait a second, I didn't see any pause there. He was just jumping, and you just listen very carefully. You will hear that the musicians will take the pause. One more time. Watch and listen. They started to play late. Very good, very good, very good. What I could suggest to reconsider the characteristics of the allegro. I don't see the characteristic contrast from his gesture. He's way too positive, way too aggressive, no any smile, same facial expression. He was very clear with the Neapolitan court. He cued over beautifully. Everything was very good. We couldn't see the general pose though, but the rest of it was good. And the change between the fortissimo and the pianissimo in the introduction was not clear. Orchestra did, and they played late, otherwise they couldn't heard each other. So very good, knows the music perfectly, but he has different approach to the same challenge. I suggest still my solution for that. Let's see how Franz Bruggen is doing. Did you see that? Did you see that? One more time on A. He stopped the fortissimo on A because otherwise you won't hear if you keep the tempo, the pianissimo. And now on B. 7 A. So you could keep the tempo and the pianissimo is there. Well, we can learn a lot from his the conducting. The introduction was very clear, very convincing, very nice. The allegro, the tempo is beautiful, but he's moving independently with his head and with his hands. So there were two tempos that I don't suggest anyone to follow. And also his facial expression is like he would conduct a funeral march. There is no contrast in characteristics. He is not using his facial expression. Let's see. I have one more conductor for us for this morning. John Elliott Gardiner, how he is doing it. You see very clear cueing for the Neapolitan. He was not having the dramatic contrast between the fortissimo and pianissimo. He let a diminuendo happen to the pianissimo. Wait a second, I didn't see the general pause. He just stopped conducting and let them to stop too. He was following them. One more time. Where is the general pause with the fermata? Nowhere. Very good. You see that the character for the allegro was beautiful. Smile, happy, dancing, horizontal, everything. Great tempo, great contrast. Everything is beautiful. I call that one bar and general pose because what does it mean? General pose. It's not written as general pose, but general pose means that nobody plays, and in generally there is a pause, and even there is a fermata. So I would suggest to think about these all what I mentioned and watch the recordings. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I will be happy to communicate with everyone. And don't forget it, music makes people better. I love everyone. I love music. Haydn is great too. And I wish you all a great day. Please keep supporting classical music. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you.